Hey Hillbilly Gang, this is Hillbilly the Mouse Man here coming at y'all with another mouse review, and today we're going to be going over the Glorious Model I. So this is a crazy mouse shape by Glorious, right? It's a knockoff of the G502 and Basilisk V3. So let's get into this real quick. So in your box, you'll get your Model I, of course, and you'll get these extra buttons, which the only one I've changed is this one. Made it more flat because I didn't like having the 3 side buttons, but normally, it's 3 side buttons. And you can have one to either make this flat or move that button up a little bit, depending on your preference. But I mean, spit and image, man, spit and image. It feels like a G502 in your hand. It's a little bit thicker in the back, which I like, but as far as like up front, it feels just like a G502. And the thing I like about it, one, it's half the weight, 69 grams, great. It's got Kill 8.0s, amazing. Has the BAMP sensor, which is the first time we've seen that in a Glorious wireless mouse. It's based on a 3370. And did I mention it's at 69 grams, which is half the weight of the Basilisk, half the weight of the G502. And if you like the G402, still swap over to it. I think the G402 is 100 grams. It feels like all of those mouses. If you like playing FPS games with a lot of buttons, mainly Fortnite, I feel like some people need extra buttons because people may not be able to use their keyboard like that as far as the building wise. And if you want to throw extra build button on your mouse here, you'd be perfect with that. Because when I first started playing Fortnite, that's what I did. Now I use like the M42 and the Death Adder. Those are pretty much my two main mouses. I used this one right here for my roof, and then stairs, wall, whichever one you like, or you can use that for your floor. And it's just easy to do one-hand 90s. But and that's why I had to used to using a 2-side button mouse. If I had this mouse when I first started, I probably would have never swapped to a 2-side button mouse, honestly. But okay, let's talk more about this mouse instead of my failed Fortnite career. You got your traditional RGB symbol on this side, RGB on the mouse reel. Like I said, traditional Glorious RGB. This mouse, man, it feels so good in the hand. I know I've said that before, but it feels good. Fun story is when I first got this mouse, it actually didn't work. The firmware failed, and then I got with Glorious support, great support, and they gave me the stuff to fix it. Like the scroll wheel kept blinking red and red and red and red. Couldn't ever fix it. And then they gave me the manual firmware, and now it's back working. And I've played with it for probably about a day in Fortnite. And man, this mouse, I don't know, man, it's something else. Like I said, if you've got a G502 and you got a Basilisk, you really need to try this mouse because I think it'll change the game for you. Because everybody knows that lighter mice always help you aim better. I don't care if you get swapped from a heavy mouse to a lightweight mouse, your aim will get better. Maybe not in the first couple of weeks, but when you get used to that lighter weight, your aim will get better. So I think Glorious knocked this one out of the park. I think they super knocked it out of the park. I think this was a great idea. I watched a couple of the reviews and people were saying, oh, nobody asked for this. I used to ask for this. Used to. Back when I realized the G502 and the G402 and the Basilisk to me wasn't good in Fortnite unless I had a super high sensitivity, and I didn't like playing on a super high sensitivity. So, I mean, a year ago, 2 years ago, I asked for this. But now I just feel like if you have this mouse, man, I think you'll like it. I think you'll love it. If you play MMO, FPS, it's just a great mouse. I can't say enough good things about it. And it feels like I'm on a Glorious bandwagon when I've only had Glorious's wireless mice. I never had their bad wired mouse back in the day. That's back when I was still on the G402 and 502 hype train. But I feel like this is what Logitech needs to do. This is what Razer needs to do. The G502 and Basilisk are good for video editing with the scroll wheels, the Hyper scroll wheel and the Infinity scroll wheel. I mean, they're nice. But, I mean, those scroll wheels are like 20 grams, man. Like, you're not helping your case here. But I feel like to catch up with this mouse, and it's only $60. I mean, people can say the G502, oh, you can get it for $40 right now, and the V2 Basilisk you can get for $35. It doesn't matter. The lightweight and the better feel of this mouse in your hand when you're gliding around, editing, building, or shooting, no matter what game you're playing, is going to feel 10 times better than with some hunky brick. I'm telling you. So my advice to you, if you have a G502, a Basilisk, or want a mouse with a lot of side buttons, this is the only mouse with a lot of side buttons that is comfortable You can hit all the buttons, no problem. And it's lightweight. This is the best mini mouse button mouse right here. I'm telling you. Try it out. And if you don't like it, I mean, return it to Glorious. So, I mean, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, if you don't like it, return it. But I guarantee you, if this is the shape you're looking for, if you're looking for a lighter G502 or basculus, this right here will tickle your fancy. And that's about all I got for this review. Didn't have no problems with it. Great mouse. Hopefully, more companies get into innovation. I'd love to see a lightweight G502. I'd love to see a lightweight basculus. And I hope y'all have a great rest of the night or great day, depending on when you're watching. God bless. Catch you in the next one.